guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Candy, and I just wanted to come here today to thank and welcome all of my new subscribers. My old subscribers, you guys know I love you. Now today in the kitchen I will be sharing a recipe for baiganee. In Guyana we call it baiganee, but in some other parts of the Caribbean they might call it eggplant fritters. Now this is going to be super delicious, but before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and don't forget to like, share, and comment. Now let's jump right into it. Okay guys, now let's take a quick look at the ingredients I'll be using. Here I have some all-purpose flour, some split peas I've been soaking overnight. I have my baigan, bouillon or eggplant. I have some of my fresh homemade green seasoning. I have garlic, hot pepper, and green onions, baking powder, chicken bouillon, complete seasoning, seasoned salt, black pepper, turmeric, and some geera, better known as cumin. So to get started, we'll start by blending the split peas, green onions, garlic, and hot pepper. I did add a little water here to help with the blending process. Once it's all blended, this is how it should be looking. Next, we will add all of these ingredients except the eggplant, and we will mix until well combined. Remember guys, all of the ingredients and the correct measurements will be linked down in the description box. And guys, for my Guyanese folks, this is like if you were making a pillory batter. That's what it really is. And usually we would use split peas flour for this recipe. But where I am here, we don't usually get that. So the next method you can use is this method that I'm using here, where you puree the split peas, the fresh split peas, and you make your batter along with some flour. But if you're using the split peas flour, you can add equal amounts of flour to equal amounts of split peas flour and these same seasonings and stuff that I'm using, or you can use whatever seasonings you like. And that's how simple it is to make this batter, guys. It is so easy and it is super delicious. And if by any chance you notice the batter looks too thick, you can always go in with a little bit of water, guys. Just add some water and mix until it forms the right consistency. You want a batter that's not too thick, but not too thin either. Just perfect. And when you're done, this is how it should be looking. Next, we'll go ahead and thinly slice our eggplants. You want them as thin as possible because they don't take a long time to fry, and you want the eggplant to be able to fry and cook for the short time that it will be inside of the oil. So if you know anything about eggplants, you know that they will oxidize and get darker in color if you let them hang out dry. So what you will do is soak them in some water to prevent that. So this next step here, you want to do this right when you will be dipping it in the oil. You will do the step right there and just drop it in the oil. But I'm going to show you what to do before we get to the oil. You want to go in and coat the eggplant with this batter. Now sometimes the batter will not stick to the eggplant on its own. You have to go in there and just put the batter on top of the eggplant on both sides and just gently drop it inside of the oil. And just repeat the same process until you are all done. Now here on medium heat, I will now add the baiganee and I will allow them to fry until they are golden brown. Remember, once they become golden brown on one side, You have to go in there and flip them over and allow them to be perfectly golden brown on the other side. And once they become golden brown on both sides and they're perfectly cooked, we will now remove them from the oil and carry on with the same process until they are all done. And this is it, guys. This is the super delicious baiganee. The inside is super soft and perfectly cooked, but the outside is nice and crispy. I do hope you guys give this recipe a try. I will be enjoying this with some mango sour. Okay guys, so this is how I make an absolutely delicious and flavorful baiganee. I do hope you guys give the recipe a try, and if you enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all the ingredients and measurements down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!